3 simple ways to sort of get out of a funk and to break worry or break anxiety. I'll tell you where this came from. I was being coached by Tony Robbins' son, Jarek, and it was during COVID. And then after that, I ended up using this inside the community, inside of the, especially the high 6 associate calls, which is who I speak with in my private President's Club, because you can revisit these 3 ways to sort of get out of a funk or break worry or break anxiety. You could use these 3 at any time in your life. Like you could revisit them quarterly. So let me go over and brief it with you and take some notes here. And I'd love to hear from you at the end what your biggest takeaway here was. You can jot it down. And I also would encourage you, because the percentage of people going through anxiety and worry, always, if you Google it, I'm not going to bore you with stats, is astronomically high. Share this with some people and help them out, okay? Step number 1, identify the issue. Is it actual or is it some past insecurity? For example, the 2008 disaster created all kinds of insecurities in my brain, and most of it, if not all of it, I realize in hindsight is complete bullshit. So step number 1 is identify the issue, and is it actual or is it perceived in some past insecurity? And sometimes, quite frankly, you don't know the answer to this. So you need to get with a mentor. I'm happy to help you. I can just do a free call with you, but someone who can objectively look at it and go, okay, a true issue, let's get after it. Or, hey, here's why I think you're just getting in your own way. So let's find out who can help you do that. So number 1, identify the issue, real or perceived. Number 2, write down what's absolutely through the roof magnificent in your life right now. Is it your health? Is it you're part of a community, or you might be part of our community watching this? What is magnificent right now in your life? Write that down. So it's sort of a gratitude thing. If I showed you my journal right here, let me read what day I'm on. As of today, I wrote down I'm on day 32 in a row writing gratitude comments in the morning without breaking a day. So if I miss a day, I go back to 1. I go, oh man, I missed a day. I forgot to pull in my journal. So I'm on day 32. So for you today, just one day, write down what's absolutely magnificent in your life right now. Okay, that's number 2. Number 3, now let's look to the future. Okay, so we identified the real or perceived issue. We wrote down some crazy, magnificent things going on. And number 3, look to your future. Now with the High 6 private group and the President's Club recently, we did a 5-year look. You can do a 5-year, you can do a 10-year, whatever is good for you. Now, you want to write what's the ideal without getting caught in the how. Yeah, but I don't know about this and my schedule and my spouse. And no, if you could wave a wand, if you could paint the ideal picture, what is the ideal out whatever year you want, 3, 5, 10, right? Your brain will say no, I promise you this, because it's stretching you right now, right? Your brain will say no. So I would liken it to like working out. If you work out, you didn't start day 1. If you're running, you didn't start day 1 running a marathon. You'd be trash. Not sure where to get started? Go to smartrealestatecoach.com/get going for free books, strategy calls, and a whole bunch more. We're going to help you get going the wicked smart way. We've been after this for over a decade doing exactly that. In my case, when I first started, this is going back years now, Heather Robertson videos, I remember going, man, oh man, she's a psychopath. But I just slowly but surely built up the short workouts to the full workouts to the 5-day-a-week, 45-minute workout. So refresh your brains and go, no. Just take it in stride, step by step. Those are 3 simple steps. Now, if you do this often, you'll build the muscle, right? This is like building a skill set, building the discipline. And the difference between those of you who will actually do this and not do this, like today, will know, because those would be the breakthroughs. If you're in the community, we'll know, because we'll see you show up in Boston at the QS Live event and you'll have breakthroughs. That's just a normal byproduct of doing this and doing it regularly. And the difference between those who are going to do that and those who don't is also the difference between a pro and an amateur. I mean, research any sport, guys. Again, I'm not going to bore you with stats. I could sit here and Google it and spit them out to you, but research the type of discipline it takes to be a Scotty Scheffler in golf, and compare that to maybe someone in high school, right? A pro versus an amateur. There's a big difference. And usually it's small disciplines, or as they say, small hinges open big doors, right? There's a lot of different analogies, a lot of different ways to say this. The fact is, it is usually the small things that in our world I call stacking. So you stack these little things. Those 3 questions will help you stack. So the question is real simple, and I'd love you to email me this, Chris@smartrealestatecoach.com. Do you want to be a pro or do you want to be an amateur? It's one or the other. You decide. Make it an outstanding week. Hope to see you on this week's Wicked Smart Sit Down every Thursday at 4 o'clock. We're on Zoom, or a guest of ours is on Zoom, and we're interacting with you, and it's super expensive. It's free for every single one of you. Can't wait to see you there. See you next week on the next Motivational Monday.